If you can dream of a style, if you can dream of a look, I can probably make it happen. But also we can get your hair to the health where it could happen naturally and we don't have to keep like covering things up or, you know, that type of thing. My salon, A Girl Can Dream, was born out of one of my favorite sayings, a girl can dream. I am a dreamer by nature. I daydream. I remember my dreams very vividly. I went to cosmetology school in 2013 and I went to a European school. It was a French school. They taught the French cutting technique, the French way of doing things. However, I was surrounded by people who didn't look like me, but we were all required to work on each other. And when it came to doing my hair, it was always like the class experiment. It was always like, let's test this out. Let's see if that works. And like, that just made me really uncomfortable. That really had me have a moment of, I'm about to go into this career. Let me like take some kind of like pride and earnest, like how can I make this better? There's a lot of different ways to adorn your head. The way that I see hair is an extension of yourself. Granted, it is something to dress up or dress down, but it's really there for protection, so it does have a main focus and job. Culturally, how we regard hair, I try to explain it in the gist of clay. Just like clay, you can mold it into whatever you can see, but depending on whose hands it in, it could just be dirt or it could actually be moldable into something else. As far as the different styles that you can do, you can really change a natural curl pattern into anything. I believe that more Black women should or could embrace their hair naturally, and I stress that because I don't want to tell any Black woman what she can and can't do, but should and could embrace her natural hair or how it naturally goes out of her head, because I feel like that'll be the closest to you'll ever get. The importance of a Black hairstylist doing Black hair, and I put everything in quotations because, you know, in relative space, culturally we group hair together, but there's no way to say that this is somebody's Black hair. So there are Black women who naturally have straight hair. There are Black women who have the tightest curl you've ever seen. But I think it's important for a Black woman to be servicing these other Black women with hair coming out of their hair in a specific way, because it's the cultural experience that's shared. I think above all, I think you can teach the cut, you can teach the styling, I think you can teach even the terminology and like, you know, that, but the space where we sit culturally, for me to be able to sit eye to eye with my client and say, what happened to you when you were 7 years old? And she know exactly what I'm talking about. Or your grandmother used to press your hair in the kitchen. I can ask questions, I can get closer to, I can find the root of the issue a lot faster because culturally we share a lot of experiences.